Hey everybody, this is Mathew Huchteman with University of Missouri Extension. I am a field specialist in horticulture in the Southwest region. Today we are at MU Southwest Research Extension and Education Center in Mount Vernon, Missouri, and we are taking a look at our watermelon and cantaloupe demonstration plots over here to my left. I thought this would be an excellent opportunity to share a few tips for picking a ripe watermelon in the field. So I have what I would call a 3-point check when I go out to the field. This is a method that I have used this year and had pretty good success with. There are some other methods that farmers may recommend that may work well too, but these are some options that have worked especially well for me. The first option that I do when I go out to the field, if I walk up to a melon and I want to know if it's ripe, it's got some good size on it, I will give it a thump check. Over here on the left we have, this is a Sweet Gem seedless red-fleshed watermelon, and I have 2 of those here, and then I also have a yellow doll. This is a seeded yellow-fleshed watermelon. So we will go ahead and thump these 2 Sweet Gem here. This one I believe to be fairly ripe. It has a good thump to it, and this one does not. This is a smaller melon as well, and I don't think it's quite ripe yet. But we'll listen to the difference in the sound here. So here's our ripe melon, and over here on the left is our unripe melon. Hope you can hear a good difference in the sound there. This one over here has a nice deep hollow thump to it. This one is has a little bit higher pitched sound. It's not quite ripe yet, but your ripe melon should have a nice hollow thump to it. Another method that I would use is to check the field spot. So on our Sweet Gem watermelon, we can see here they get a pretty good sized yellow field spot where the melon is in contact with the ground. That's what we're looking for. I wouldn't mind if that was even a little bit bigger on this melon. On an unripe melon, you can see this one has no field spot at all. They may also have a smaller field spot, or maybe more of a pale, could be kind of a whitish color, even a light green to a whitish color. Those are not quite ready yet. Here on the yellow doll, they have a lighter colored flesh, so kind of a creamy off-white colored ground spot is what we would be looking for there. It is a case-by-case basis, kind of depending on what variety of melon you are growing, on what color of ground spot you'll be looking for. The third test I would do is to check the tendril, and this is probably maybe my most reliable option, I would say. The tendril closest to where the watermelon is joining the main stem here, we're going to want to check that one, and that tendril needs to be completely dried and brown. Sometimes it may have even fallen off, and that's an indicator of a ripe melon. You want that to be brown. If it has very much green on it at all, I would give that melon a little bit longer to ripen in the field. So that's my 3-point check that I use when I'm out in the field looking for ripe watermelon. If you have any questions, I would love to hear them. I've got my contact information below. And as always, please be sure and keep your eyes peeled for great resources from University of Missouri Extension. Have a great day.